So welcome to the last part of the video. Okay, so in this last part of designing actually, so in this last part, okay, we are going to add more features onto our gear so that we can know which degree is meant to be which degree. Okay, so right now let me just make this tool to the bottom or to the side and rotate it. Okay, I just arrange it nicely so we can see everything together. Okay, so over here at my empty plane, actually no, I want to focus on the gear. So let me bring the gear to the center. Let me bring this gear to the center again. Okay, so right now what are we going to do is, first thing, I want to make a pinpoint on top of this gear, okay, and this one, so that when we rotate the gear, it will be easier. Okay, so to make the pinpoint, take a cylinder also, make the size and segment to maximum, and then what are we going to do is, let's decrease this cylinder, okay, to 5 millimeter. Okay, no, let's put 6 or 5 also can. Okay, so I'm going to put it as 6. Okay, and I'm going to align with this big gear here. So first, let's make the height slightly taller and align with our big gear. Okay, so this time I'm going to align at the edge. So edge for the X, edge for the Y, okay, and then bottom for the Z. Okay, so right now let me move this one up, okay, and then move this one inwards. Okay, you can hold on your shift and move it. So right now this pinpoint, I will place it over here, but 24 millimeter is a bit too high, so let's just make it to around 10. Yeah, okay, so this is our pinpoint. Maybe it's a bit big, so I'm going to decrease the size to 5, and then this one make it back to 10 for the height. Okay, so I have one pinpoint. No, 5, 10 is a bit too high, sorry. So let's make it to 8 lah. Okay, cool, 8 is just nice. So I have one for this big gear. Let's make one more for the small one. Okay, so I duplicate it just now, and then I'm going to bring it over here. Just place it somewhere over there. Okay, cool. Hopefully it won't bother with. Okay, let me click closer. Okay, so let me check, does it will it bother with our point over here? Okay, so I need to align this one to see. Okay, it won't bother. Okay, cool. Okay, so we have these two pinpoint. Okay, right now we can group it together, and then this one also group it together. Okay, so we have two pinpoint. Now what I need to do is, I need to make a line to identify which angle it is for this big circle and the small one. So let's take a box, but it's a hole, the whole box, put it in our screen, okay, and make this length to 3 millimeter. Okay, and the height also, we will just make it to, let's say, since the whole height of this just now actually is 5. Since the whole height is 5, we are going to make this to half of 5. So it's 2.5. 0.5, okay? And then align these two together. So align it to the center and to the, okay, as for the Z, for the Y, we are going to go for the side, okay, of the top one. So this line, we want it to be shorter, okay? So over here, this one, I will just change it to, if I zoom in, okay, I change this value, okay, to, let's say, 10. Okay, we have a shorter line compared to this longer one here. Okay, so let's align it again. Zoom out, align, click on our gear, align to the side. So we need to move this inwards a bit. So if I face it here, okay, you can see my reading here, top, okay, basically top. You press on your right arrow, it will move. I mean the left arrow, it will move in. Okay, so let's just move in a few. So just now I press 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 times. Okay, let's duplicate one more for this side also. So align. So what I did just now is I click on the hole, duplicate, click, hold shift, click on my gear and press align. Now this time click on your gear also, make it align to the side, okay, the edge. And this one we are going to press on our right arrow to move it in. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 5 times. So right now I need one more for here. So let's duplicate this one. Duplicate, rotate it by 90 degree. Oopsie, it didn't rotate again. 90 degree, okay. I didn't duplicate. Oopsie. Okay, one more time. Control D, rotate 90. And then align with our big gear. Okay, so this one I will go to the side. Okay, so if we look it like this, okay, zoom out a bit, I will make it to the side for the X. Actually this one for the Y I should make it to center. As for the X, okay, this one over here, let's make it to the side. Okay, and then same thing, this one I'm going to move right 5 times. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, okay, actually this hole is not aligned with our gear. So hold shift, select all your holes and hold shift, click on your gear, press align, click on your gear again and make it align to the top. Bottom. Oh, I know why it's like this, because of this one. So ungroup this one a bit, okay, for a while. Okay, and then align to our big gear for the top. Okay, now we need to group everything. So this one, this one, this one, this one, and our gear group. Okay, so we will have a shape. Okay, so right now let's make for the small one. Okay, actually the small one, okay, let's make one more for the small one. But first, before we make one more, I forgot to duplicate one more. So I am going to duplicate this hole. No, Control D. Move it here. Okay, so I have one for my smaller gear. So align this everything again. Okay, align. I want to set the color to red. Okay. So now let's align the smaller one. Okay, click on your hole and hold shift, click on your smaller one and align it. So if you look the shape like this, I'm going to make the X to center, Y to the side. Okay, and this one I'm going to make it slightly smaller compared to this one. Okay, it's almost the same size. So this one I will make it to 5. 5, 6, 7 also can. Around 7 is like this. If you want 6 also can. I will go for 6. Okay, so 6 millimeter for this. Okay, duplicate it, hold on the shift, align it to the bottom. Okay, and then one more, duplicate it, rotate it to 90 degree and align it to the side. Okay, so side for X, center for Y. And you will have the shape like this. So now let's group it together, everything. This one. Okay. Why we don't need to align the Z? Because it's aligned according to this one just now. So the height of these two are the same. So we don't need to do anything. Okay, so hold on it, group. And that's all. So that's basically all for our gear. Okay, so when you print it, okay, you can print it in this method. So before you export it, okay, you can move this out, okay, this model out a bit, and then this size a bit here. Okay, So this one, let me put on the plane. Okay, you can just adjust it all by yourself. Let's move it out before export it. Okay, so this one, make sure that it's aligned to the work plane. And this two I can put here. And this gear, let's move it right a bit so we have some space in between. Okay, so that's all. Okay, so we have aligned everything. What you need to do next is simply click on export and click on str file. Okay, once you click on it, the file will be exported. So once the file is exported, you can send it to the 3D printing shop to print, or if you have a 3D printer, you can print yourself, or you can ask the trainers for help, okay, to print. And I have prepared one more video, okay, about how to assemble and write the indentation on top of the gear. Okay, you can watch that video to follow it and assemble your gear. Okay, so that's basically all about the circle topic. See you guys in another video. Bye.